Viper has always been a solid pick on Bind in both ranked and pro play. Today we'll show you the best setups and lineups you should use to master her. Before getting into the video, be aware that Viper is not the best controller to play on this map on attack, as she is played like a Sentinel by pro teams. They always run double controllers with Brimstone or Astra alongside Viper. We will show you both ways you can play her on the attack side. Let's start with the A defense setups you can use. On this bomb site, you should use your Poison Cloud on the edge of this box to deny vision and decay the attackers pushing through. When they commit, make sure to throw a molly in the smoke, making it even more deadly. But you can use your smoke for baths too. In fact, you can throw it like that for an easy and powerful one-way. When it comes to the Toxin Wall, there are three options. The first one is to cover both choke points. Come in this corner and throw it as I do. The second one will help you take early bath control. Come in this corner and throw it like that. It'll annoy the attacker planting the spike too. The third wall is a wall for the B site. Even if you play A, you can help your team defend B. Come in lamps and make sure it covers both chokes, hookah, and long. Plus, there's a nice trick you can do if you know the enemies are pushing hookah. Put up your smoke for cover and throw one molly through the teleporter. Get inside at the same time and you might be able to catch off guard invulnerable attackers. If your enemies push short without a drone or dog, you can do this trick Nats does. Put the smoke on the box and stand inside it. You might be able to catch multiple enemies unaware. You are playing B and the enemies are planting A. When you rotate, come in this corner and align the right of your first hub line with this brick on the wall. Left click and it'll land on the default plant spot. Do you prefer playing on B? No worries, we got you covered. You can do the same wall as before, crossing both chokes by standing here. With this setup, you should place your smoke inside hookah when the barriers drop, like that. Even if you don't play off of it, it'll scare and slow the attackers down. Look at this round where the setup helps me get 4 kills and secure the round for my team.
Just low.
The second wall you can use is made for you to play inside hookah or to get into this position. If you fall back onto the site, you might need to leave the Poison Cloud in the window to protect you, as the wall will not cover this position. We recommend you play backside or elbow. Keep in mind that Sage players like to wall elbow off. Again, if you're playing A and the enemies plant B, remember to use this lineup. Jump on the right barrel and align the mouse indicator at the bottom right of these bricks on the wall. Left click and it'll perfectly cover all 3 of the default plant spots. On defense, using your ultimate on A short is very strong, as it'll expand deep into their territory, making them decay before going to you. You should use your wall for B and use your one-way smoke for bathroom. You can even play a little mind game if the enemies are pressuring B. Disactivate your ultimate and hide in close corners. If the attackers decide to come back to A, they won't expect you to be there. On the B site, come in front of this corner and deploy your Viper's Pit. It'll cover long and window, even allowing you to hide in this little pocket. Enemies won't expect you to be there, but be careful as you don't have any quick and safe way out. Otherwise, play around it like that. Look long and listen carefully to anyone jumping out of hookah. On attack, if you play double controller, you may want to use this lurk wall crossing to lamps paired with this smoke. It will leave the defenders guessing whether you're pushing through or not, and allow you to push safely into lamps like this. Here are the 2 Poison Cloud lineups you can do. The first one against this barrier, align this line like that and make a jump throw. You might want to practice it before doing it in ranked. For the second option, come to this corner and align this UI element as I do. Simply throw and it'll work too. When you push through your smoke, make sure to take it back and be ready to fight, as someone could be waiting for you. Once you've cleared the lamps area, throw your smoke here. Your mollies will help you hold the position. If you don't have another controller agent, you can use your wall like that. You can use the same smoke as on the previous setup, or you can put it in the window too. Come in front of this wall, aim at the yellow triangle, and make a run throw. It'll perfectly cover heaven. Do you prefer to push B? You should use your wall to cover elbow and your smoke to cover CT. So you should push long with another teammate. Throw your wall like this and stand in this corner for an easy lineup. Aim at the top left of the bricks right there and make a jump throw. It'll land on the top of the CT entrance and make a nice one-way if you stand in this corner. You can use your mollies backside and CT to deal damage and prevent enemies from fast retakes. On attack, Viper's ultimate is as powerful as on defense. On the A site, you can use it right behind your lurk wall. It'll cover the default plant perfectly. But keep in mind that you can pop it out of lamps like this and out of bathroom like that. On the B site, the best option is out of hookah. Be careful of enemies standing under the window when you drop down. It allows you to control a nice chunk of the site. Plus, you can play on top of the tube. Post-plant lineups are the way to go if you want to secure the round by yourself. Make sure to once again combo the snake bites with the poison cloud for faster damage. On the A site, when you've planted default, come to this corner and aim at the top of this yellowish triangle in the leaves. It will perfectly cover the spike and stall time. If you've planted default on B, come to this corner at the fountain and align this little diamond at the top of this metal circle. It'll work nicely with a simple left click, but if the spike is planted on top of tube, you better do this lineup. Come to the same corner and aim like I do. The spike will be completely covered. There you have it, the best Viper setups and lineups you can use on Bind. If you want to see more of our Viper guides, click on the video to the right. Thanks for watching and make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.